Hello guys, this is Joshua Halls here, so you can tell the type of video I'm doing with you for Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. In my opinion, a really good film. I really enjoyed it. I had a huge, just great time with this film. So yeah, let's just go through the cast. The main actor characters of course improved. There were some scenes I was not a fan of. The scenes that I was really not a fan of were kind of the scenes between Harry Potter and Ginny Potter, like, because a few things. One of the biggest, because they basically spew like a romantic relationship. Kind of a few moments in the films. Literally, the past 5 films do not at all tease a relationship, as far as I know. Maybe the second one for like one thing, but that just shows you they're friends. Well, the second one kind of did. Like, there was just nothing to give the idea that they're going to be in a relationship. So, why are they in a relationship in this film? And plus the acting. I can't get mad, and they're just kids. It was probably very uncomfortable to do it with people you know so well. I was probably incredibly uncomfortable, so I'm not mad at them. I just think it was a bit weird and awkward. So, yeah, but apart from that, all the characters improved. I was a real big fan of Dumbledore in this film, and the character kind of played. I think I preferred Dumbledore in this film than any other film. Especially this actor's feeling, because I had to change the actors because of the original actors and death, which was unfortunate. But anyway, so yeah, he's pretty good. I kind of got used to the new Dumbledore, and he was a bit quite captivating in what he wanted to do in this film. So, yeah. So, what's the main plot of this movie? Basically, it doesn't have compared to the other plots, it's not a big, extraordinary plot. Basically, the plot is, Dumbledore hired a teacher who has a memory with Tom Riddle or Voldemort, or whatever you want to call him. He basically talked to him about something that literally that involves a way you can defeat him in some kind of way. And Dumbledore's been collecting memories, but that specific memory, the most important one that can show how to defeat Voldemort, it's been tampered by that teacher. So Harry Potter's got to get the teacher's good word, convince him to show him the memory, and basically to how you destroy Voldemort. So that's kind of the main plot of this movie. There is a lot about kind of relationships, but that was Draco Malfoy in this film. Jeez, considering especially the second film, he was just so evil. I wanted to punch him in the face. He was just so cruel and so annoying. And in this film, I'm feeling sympathetic for him. Like, what? Like, what? How did they do that? I'm actually quite impressed with the actor for Draco movie, to consider how far his characters come within the series, at least till now. Sorry, I got a notification. It's just shocking. Like, to come to just generic mean person to a more sympathetic character. I did not expect that. Like, why do you not really talk about the actor of Draco Malfoy? He's probably the best actor. I would say he's better than the main kids. Like, he was really good. I felt sorry for him. So basically, the character is he's kind of been forced to do something. He's basically, another plot is Lord Voldemort has given Draco Malfoy a task which he has complete while at school. And you can see he doesn't want to do this. He just does it because he's worried that Voldemort is going to kill him. So, and he's doing that out of fear. There's literally a scene where he's crying. Like, he clearly does not want to do this. He doesn't have a choice. He doesn't feel like he has a choice, and you can see that emotional toll on him. And it was actually quite like, geez, that was quite hard to watch in that sense. I was like, gee, that was quite really good. So, yeah, and you might be asking, why is it called the Half-Blood Prince? Basically, during this potions lesson, he has to go to his books and just get some from the cupboard. There was an old book and a new book. One quickly got the new book, and he has this old book, and inside it says property of the Half-Blood Prince. So, and basically it has notes and stuff in how to do stuff better, like it's like for one it said cut the knife. It had an annotation that says crush it instead, so it kind of does that, and this really helps him do very well in class. But it also comes with some negatives for like spells he learned from it. It doesn't help here, it leads to doing accidental, terrible things. But that's kind of why it's called the Half-Blood Prince. But it's not really like the main point of this film. One thing I did like though is that Voldemort was in the film. I love the fact that they use Voldemort sparingly, so when he's on our screen, it's a big deal. Like in the fourth film, he doesn't show up to near the end, but it was a big deal. It was dark, it was broody, and it was really cool to see, because they don't use him a lot. In the fifth film, he's near the end, and you kind of just see... you just see him at the end. Sixth film, he's not in the film at all. We see flashbacks of Tom Riddle, but we don't see Voldemort. And I really like that, because they're not overusing him. It's like the law of diminishing returns. If you use him over and over again, he's not going to seem cool. So that's why I like the fact, even with the Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1, I'm not going to talk about that you're going to have to wait for my review next week. But he was only in the film for a short amount of time. I think he's in the last film like the most, but apart from that, I just love that because they're not overusing him. They're using him when it was important, so the villain does not get like dry, stale. Like only use him when he's needed, so when he comes, it's more important, and I like that. And basically, the whole Wizarding World's going into this dark situation, and between the Muggle and the Wizarding World, so the point where Hogwarts isn't even 100% safe. They try to make it as safe as they can, but it's no longer just a safe haven from the world. But overall, most of this film stood at like a 7.5 out of 10, which is really good. At the end of it, just really rose, and I'm gonna give it a bit higher, but the ending sequence, the ending chunk is so emotional, powerful. It was just like, jeez. Because this is a David Yates movie, he's directed basically all the second half of the Harry Potter films, so the fifth to the last film. The thing he does so well is that he does these death scenes so well and emotional. He really gets the emotion out of when somebody dies, and that's really impressive. Like in the first 4 films, they don't really handle death that well. There's the sense of, well, he's he's just slowly maturing, so he's still kind of a young kid and you can't do that. But there's Cedric Diggory died in the 4th film, and they don't sell it as much till near the end. But they sell it as an instant struck in the heart as soon as you see them die. So, yeah. And it's only really even a bit emotional when Dumbledore does that little speech at the end. But the problem is you don't know that character well. So it's more impactful when Jericho as well. So yeah, I kind of did a minor spoiler list there about somebody dying, but that's all I'm going to say. But it was emotional. It was quite powerful in a sense. Like, wow. And there was a bit before that which was quite good as well. But that ending poked it up from 7.5 out of 10 to an 8 out of 10. And that's what I'm going to give it. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. So let me know in the comments section below what you thought of this film. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you get turn notifications on so you never miss a video. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.